Hey guys, I want to just start off by saying 2 weeks from tonight was supposed to be Shabbat 100 plus, and it's probably not going to be a surprise to tell you that unfortunately we have to postpone to a better time, and we'll keep you informed on that. If you're watching this, then you've survived Pesach, you've crossed through the Red Sea to the other side, and I hope it was an amazing Pesach. I hope it was an inspiring one. I want to take a moment to talk about food. As a society, we are probably the most well-informed in history on the effects of food on our health, emotional and physical. Every month there's a new diet coming out. Every month there's more information on food that we thought was good, now we don't think is good, antibodies, antioxidants. Every month has the trending food of the month, and we know the effects of the food on our bodies, on our emotional well-being. And obviously, you know, if you look at organic bananas and regular bananas, they look exactly the same, and you're like, I can't tell the difference at all. If you look at organic chicken, farm-raised chicken, or if you look at, free-range chicken, they look the same except that one costs double the amount. Yet we know the subtleties of food and how it affects our physical well-being and how it affects our emotional well-being. Well, in this week's Torah portion, Parshat Shemini, the Torah gives us the laws of kosher. And the Torah goes into what are the signs of a kosher animal, split hooves and chewing the cud, and with fish, it's fins and scales, and with the different fowl. And what you see is, you see a trend that the animals are non-predatory. They're domesticated animals. They're not predators. Same with the fish and same with the fowl. And that is because when we think about food, while we know how it affects our physical well-being, how does it affect our spiritual well-being? And Judaism does believe that what we eat, you are what you eat. We believe very strongly in that, and that you absorb the characteristics and the traits of whatever it is you're eating. So it's no coincidence that the food that the Torah deems kosher are animals that are non-predatory. The reason is because you're going to absorb those characteristics into your spiritual life. And even though you can't tell the difference between one piece of chicken and the next, there is a spiritual difference. It has a spiritual effect. It doesn't clog your physical arteries, it clogs your spiritual arteries. And so this is a new concept that the Torah introduced, the concept of the effect of food on our spiritual well-being. It's not something you can see the difference, but just like we know the subtleties and we know the difference between how one food was processed over the other can affect our well-being, the Torah tells us one food over the other can affect our spiritual well-being. So if anything, this is a time to look at our physical diet and spiritual diet and see, what is it that I'm doing? What am I surrounding myself with? Even something that's so physical as food can have an effect on my spiritual well-being. Some food for thought, tongue in cheek. Shabbat shalom, guys. Take care.